Game 1 of the playoffs, the Fever had nearly 2 million viewers tuning in, while all the other games had around 400,000. Even the WNBA Countdown, which was aired before the Indiana Fever game, had more viewers than 2 of the series.
The league versus Caitlin Clark, and that is just absolutely false. It is unfair to the women that have been there building this league to this moment so that Caitlin Clark's popularity could take it to the next level.
Caitlin Clark will be out of league basketball for 23 days, while viewership has already decreased due to her playoff loss.
We're not going to be seeing Caitlin Clark play basketball again for another 200 days. An ESPN reporter said at the end of the Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun Game 2 that Caitlin Clark almost definitely will not be playing basketball this offseason. So no overseas and no 3-on-3 unrivaled league.
While many analysts and fans have stated that they will no longer watch the WNBA, it's important to consider Caitlin's impact on the league this season.
2023 season, the WNBA had grown by 40% viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. What that means is if the WNBA were continue to grow at the rate it grew from 22 to 23, it would take until 2028 to do what Caitlin Clark did this year.
Caitlin's statement surprised fans, but analysts like Molly Karam and Monica McNutt on ESPN will determine the true face of the WNBA. With Kay gone, attendance is expected to be at an all-time low for the season.
I wonder if Caitlin, in every post-game press conference, she came out and talked about the kind of hateful comments that she was getting. If she came out and told everybody the reason why she has personal security that goes with her every single place. It's a lot. And so it's not just Caitlin Clark fans or Indiana Fever fans. It is not all going in one direction.
Caitlin Clark, the Iowa superstar, had a transformative rookie season in the WNBA. Her deep-range shooting and playmaking ability captivated fans and drove record-breaking viewership and attendance numbers wherever she played. However, her rookie season ended with a playoff loss to the Con.
Is on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Clark's performances on the court drew large crowds, with some traveling across the country to witness her deep shooting, pinpoint assists, and electrifying basketball IQ. The Fever's popularity skyrocketed, and they became one of the most watched teams in the WNBA.
Clark effect is definitely real. I mean, we can all see that. However, experiencing it in person is totally different. I was at the Fever and Indiana game last night, and the amount of 22s that I saw on the way to the arena and inside the Capital One Arena might as well have just been a home game for Caitlin Clark. Not Indiana, Caitlin Clark. The thing is, that didn't surprise me. But what did surprise me was how packed the game.
The absence of Caitlin Clark from the playoffs weekend matchups has led to a significant drop in WNBA viewership. Fans were not only watching to see their favorite teams, but also to witness Clark's electrifying performance. TV Caitlin Clark has become a superstar with far-reaching influence. Her absence from the playoffs is a loss not only for her team, but for the entire WNBA, as her gravitational pull has been a major driving force behind the league's growing fan base.
Since departure, do we think that these new WNBA fans are going to stick around for the rest of the playoffs? The Liberty Aces series might be one that draws some numbers. The disparity between 1.8 million and around 400,000 is wild, especially with football season being in full swing.
Caitlin Clark has made a significant impact on the WNBA as a rookie. Her electrifying performances have earned her comparisons to all-time greats like LeBron James and Stephen Curry. The excitement she brought to every game in the NBA transcended just her own fan base. Her ability to dominate offensively while also being a playmaker made her a true unicorn on the court. The fact that many fans chose to tune out of the WNBA playoffs without her speaks volumes about her immense impact in just one season.
Let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
Caitlin Clark's exhausting schedule in college and the WNBA this year may have contributed to her team's inability to advance further into the playoffs. She played nearly as many games as NBA stars during their regular season. Clark went from leading Iowa to playing for the Fever, and then straight into the WNBA playoffs. Despite exhaustion during physically demanding tasks, Clark demonstrated exceptional endurance, basketball IQ, and willpower, resulting in elite results. Caitlin Clark delivered a standout performance against the Sun, scoring 25 points, dishing out 9 assists, and bringing her trademark fire and intensity to the court. However, her heroic efforts were insufficient to keep the Fever's playoff hopes alive. Clark did not shy away from crucial stretches of the game, but basketball is a difficult game. They ultimately sealed their fate.
Caitlin comes millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs. And with those millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs, unfortunately, is going to come some people who are not nice.
During Caitlin Clark's final game, fans and analysts were frustrated by questionable calls against her, which disrupted her rhythm and hindered her ability to fully control the game. Despite the setbacks, Clark maintained her composure and continued to push.
Things that this group accomplished that, a lot of people probably didn't think was possible, one, to start the season, and two, after the start we had to the season. So, it'll definitely be probably a little weird for me over the course of the first couple weeks, and then I'm sure I'll get bored and pick up a basketball again. So,
Caitlin Clark has decided to take a well-deserved break. She is not expected to join a European team or participate in 3-versus-3 competitions. Instead, she plans to recharge and recover after a demanding season, both mentally and physically. Many players use the off-season to hone their skills overseas or in smaller tournaments. Clark is taking a break to prioritize her health and recuperation after playing nearly as many games as an NBA star this season. With the added burden of being a franchise player in her rookie year, this choice is understandable. Clark experienced both physical and emotional challenges during the long season. Clark's impact on the league is undeniable, and her meteoric rise to stardom has drawn new fans to women's basketball. However, without Clark, the league is experiencing a decline in engagement. This is not limited to diehard Fever fans, but the WNBA as a whole is losing viewers who had tuned in to witness the breakout star.
Don't want it to grow if it's certain people at the face. And there is still this undertone of jealousy that for some reason I cannot get around calling it anything else but that, because I don't know what else it could be. I thought it was going to get better this season, but it hasn't. There are still people who seemingly, to me, feel like they just don't want Caitlin to be a part of it.
Globally, Caitlin Clark's impressive exploits at Iowa and stellar debut season in the WNBA have made her a household name globally. Clark has elevated the visibility of women's basketball to unprecedented levels, inspiring a new generation of players and bringing excitement to the sport that hasn't been seen in years. Her clutch shooting and fierce competitive drive have captured the imagination of basketball fans globally. However, her absence from the court has led to a slight decline in viewership. Participation demonstrates her broad appeal and impact in the game. The change in internal perception of women's basketball extends beyond individual games. Without Clark's electrifying presence, Caitlin Clark's absence from the WNBA has had a significant impact on the league's global growth. Her electrifying play style and dynamic presence have established her as a transformative figure in women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's absence from the WNBA playoffs highlights her importance to the league's growth and appeal. She is more than simply a player. She represents the future of women's basketball.
The response of folks that don't think she is praised enough and she is above reproach in terms of criticism, or that praising another player is an affront to her, is like, whoa, bro. Like, also, like, you're in my mentions talking about women's basketball? I've never ever seen you before in my life.
Caitlin Clark is a key figure in the WNBA's growing global reach, attracting attention both on and off the court. With her on break, the league faces the challenge of navigating a period where one of its biggest draws is not on the court, Noble V. Her ability to engage fans and spark excitement in women's basketball is unparalleled. However, with her team out of the playoffs, some loyal fans have stopped following the WNBA until she returns to the court. This highlights her influence. Clark's influence extends beyond her team to the league as a whole. Fans eagerly await her return, as she has the potential to reshape the league and reignite her passion for the game.
The major point that you want to make here, your major thesis statement on this, because every time Caitlin Clark comes up, I feel like there's something that you want to get off your chest in terms of this narrative, where you're frustrated.
Well, first of all, I'm not frustrated. Number two, I did get stuff off my chest on numerous occasions. I'm just reiterating my points because I think one of the things that needed to be mentioned was that even though Caitlin Clark is new to this, and even though she has proven to be a potentially sensational player, the resentment that some, not most, not all, that stuff that was going on was real.
Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA is undeniable, thanks to her electrifying play and ability to captivate audiences on and off the court. Her deep three-pointers and fierce competitive spirit have cemented her as a key figure in the league's future. Clark's excitement drew in new fans and increased viewership across the league. However, as she takes a well-deserved sabbatical, the WNBA faces a tremendous task in maintaining momentum without its brightest star. Clark's absence has led to decreased fan engagement, resulting in a quieter period for the league. Caitlin's homecoming is eagerly anticipated by both the league and herself. She needs time to relax and recover to return stronger than before. Clark's return to the WNBA will be a highly anticipated event. Her influence has reshaped the league, attracting fans from all over the world. However, her absence has left a noticeable gap in excitement. The WNBA must find a way to navigate this quieter period. Clark's return promises to re-energize the league and set the groundwork for a transformative season. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more.